They're not around with solo cups dancing and jumping up and down.
They're in the cut.
They're in the cut or they're in some cup.
Oh,
Roman, move! Come on! Fuck your head of the table. It's my time to shout. Fuck you.
Shout out. You can't tell me you wasn't walking like a sassy single mother, man.
Oh my God. He was walking like, I don't got time for this shit. I got things to do. Fuck
My
your
man was
music.
walking like he's celebrating Mother's Day and Father's Day together.
He was like, fuck your music. Fuck your pyro. Let's go. Rock this shit up.
He was walking with a purpose.
That's a Class A felony, man. That's law and order.
what the hell?
Somebody call Ice-T. Somebody get Ice-T on the phone.
Oh, demon time. Eagle, demon time.
One more time for the people because they missed it.
One more time, Mo.
Look,
Mo, one more
I
time.
think Eric was because he was taking his children out of the room. Hey, welcome to the Venomous Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Thursday night. Let's bring in my co-host, the Nefarious one.
Oh, hold on here.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
One of the great movies of the 90s, American Psycho.
Oh yeah, that's my movies.
I'm watching the National Spelling Bee finals. These words that they fucking come up with, and all the pressure that these kids are on, it makes for compelling television.
Shout out to those kids, man.
Absolutely.
I remember I was in the spelling bee. That shit is hard, bro.
I was once in a spelling bee when I was in the 6th grade, and I'm like, I got eliminated early. So
The people don't realize the preparation of that, man. You had to sit up all night. I had to, listen to read words and read the definitions and read the pronunciations. You had to. That's a real grind. So shout out to those kids doing that.
Exactly. It's like they ask for definition of words, pronunciations of words, where these words come from. And it's just amazing what these kids have to spell. And like, God bless these kids.
Shout out to the kids. But we had an action-packed weekend in wrestling. Woo! 2 pay-per-views on the same night.
And I honestly, I'm going to start with Saturday's main event. The overrated Saudi show.
Oh, I know you started on that shit. I forgot all about Saturday Night main event. And I watched it.
Nothing.
No, and I watched it. I forgot about it. I'm going to say this. Take Jesse Ventura off. Take him off. Take him off. He started warning it for me after a while. Take him off. I get the nostalgia factor, but he started ruining the shit. Like, especially the main event. It's time to pack him up, in a word. The words that the New York comedian will, man, pack him up.
No, don't
pack him up.
Those two, no.
No, I'm just saying, no, in the words of him, pack him up.
Because, dude, and I'm talking about during the steel cage match, how basically he was killing it. And you can hear Michael, well, you can escape the cage and
you should just escape the cage.
By the way. But Is it time for him to go? Yeah.
It's that
Yes.
time, bro. Like everything has a shelf life. It's not saying he wasn't once a great commentator for his time. I think his time has passed.
Mm-hmm. And it's time for them to stop. For them to stop throwing up legends on TV that the majority of the people don't know who they are. Lolani Kai, Tatanka. The majority they don't know who these people are.
You know, I popped for Tatanka. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was Tatanka. I
I
was
was
Tatanka fan.
So was I. You know, I appreciate the winning streak he was on. Oh, hell, who do you
To
know?
Ludwig Borger. That's who he fucking lost to.
I love Ludwig, the character of Ludwig Borga. Love the character because big Norwegian guy, didn't give a fuck, said whatever he wanted to say, and beat people up. My type of guy.
Yeah, but then he would disappear.
He injured his ankle, I believe, and
And
that
got
was
rid
it.
of him. Yeah, if you watch Dark Side of the Ring, man, you can see
Mhm.
basically an a-hole, man. And he had fucking Nazi tattoos and shit. Like, well, he gets can't do that.
Dumbass. You
Yeah,
know,
but
I know he tried to cover that shit up, but still, what were you thinking?
I'm like, yeah, but Tatanka is, you know, he was for me, you know, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up.
Mm-hmm.
He used to come on. Who I'm like, damn, Tatanka. I'm like, damn, man, I ain't see Tatanka in a minute.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't have that many losses on when he made his initial run. He had no, he had like 1, 2 losses.
We all sit in the chat with Roman. Is that a promo? Something big coming? Oh no, he probably coming. He coming next week.
Obviously, rumor has it he's coming
Yeah,
Monday,
he coming Monday. So we'll see.
and he's a part timer anyway.
Now, yeah. I mean, Roman is Roman, man. Like, you know, when he shows up, something big going down.
Absolutely.
All right, Nelly. Good evening to you.
Where you
The
want to start,
Saturday night,
boss?
the Saturday night main event was.
As I said, good for Priest. Cody coming back.
Yeah.
At least he's not teamed with Bad Bunny. That
Thank
would have
God.
kind of that wasn't. That's really it. People bitching about the commercials. So what? Like
Gotta
y'all
pay
got.
bills.
I understand that, but I don't give a damn because I just don't give a damn.
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
We do acknowledge Tribal Chief.
No, we do. We're a big Roman fan too.
But Saturday night's main event, big deal.
Like I said, it's good in doses.
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to see Saturday night main event more than maybe twice a year. Like maybe.
Yeah, or you can do it, or 4 times, once every quarter. Okay.
Yeah, it's something that I wouldn't want to see too much because it's to me, it's just like we know what it is, a nostalgia grab for the most part, and then you're just trying to get ratings on what it is, NBC.
Yes.
Why are you still with them?
After all, did you expect Cena to lose? No. I don't know
Hell
why
no.
you did that. I don't know
Well,
why you did that.
no, I said, yeah. I said I want to go. I want to go chaotic crazy. I thought, you know, he will come in. That's when somebody will come interfere doing that. I want to go chaotic crazy. You know, I want the chaotic. I want chaos, man. You don't want just the same shit. I ain't say like like disqualification or something. I thought he was gonna lose by, but I was okay with it.
Yep. Honestly, the only thing that surprised me was Selena holding on to the U.S. title. Oh, that was a god awful match.
Oh,
It was god awful.
I'm so happy I didn't watch Saturday Night Main Event. Fuck the ads with the shitty show. They decided to fit inside of it.
But
That's what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly. It is what it is. It's not.
Time to take the belt off of Selena. Selena, not Selena. I don't know who the
Zelina. Come on, Jason. You should know better.
Jay, you fucking Latino, bro. I should be messing that up, man. Come on, man.
But let's go to SmackDown.
Let's see,
Junior's there now.
yeah,
Jordan Grace allegedly is going
yeah,
there.
one there. Stepping back here, going to Raw, huh?
Roxanne Perez is already there.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies division just got a lot more interesting.
My thing is like just the ladies division gonna be better than the men's. They keep going at the rate they're going.
And they still
I'm
got
more excited.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. I mean, there's plenty of women though, bro. Like it's so many women that we didn't even talk about. We're gonna get into that title change that happened on NXT
That's
later, but it was that nasty ass walk.
That's skank.
We gotta see that nasty ass walk with the belt on it. You couldn't give Gigi the belt, man. That's why I'm mad about that.
You couldn't give Miss Parker that belt.
Somebody.
You couldn't give Kalani a whiff of that belt. Come on, that's skank. Anyway.
And Sean, we trust her. So, like I said, I trust the vision in NXT more than I do WWE.
Yeah. Well, Sean he doesn't have the people that Trips has to deal with, but still, I will trust Sean and see what he can cook.
Yeah, sure. Let Sean cook. Maybe it might be Jada Parker taking the belt off her, and it'd be easier for Jada to take it off her.
I'll deal with that.
Or your girl might take it off. Lola Vice. Who knows? We don't know who will take that belt off of her.
Holy shit.
We do know JC Jane is a transitional champion.
God, did Lola look hot on Tuesday or what?
You know what I'm saying? All I know, she's definitely a transitional champion.
Oh, wait, no question about that. Or it's just a matter of time when Fallon backstabs her in the back and yada, yada, yada. Man, Lola with that tan. Oh, my God.
Not mad about the ass because I bet it'll get worse. And that's what I'm mad about. Yep. Let's see. I'm on part 2 to lead solo. It's coming. It's going to be a slow build. It's a little build. They're probably going to fight at SummerSlam. Jordan Grace should have won. Nah, because she just was doing a short stint in NXT. She was always main roster bound.
Yes.
Don't be surprised. She might be the one that beats Zelina for that belt.
And I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I wouldn't be mad either. Let's see. Predicted amount of days she's champion. Maybe 30. Maybe 30. I'm talking about JC Jane. Maybe 30. Yep. Maybe 30. Maybe 30.
6 weeks.
Okay. I'm giving her a little bit more than me. I'm giving her 4 weeks before it gets old and people be like, I get this shit off my screen.
Okay, well, since we're a little all over the place, where are we going?
We still on because there's so much happened between Friday and Sunday. I think that's what we're gonna have to go between now. That's where we're going. So it's we're gonna talk about what was your favorite pay-per-view of the two that you see? Me, from what I've seen, I like Battleground.
Now, Battleground, because it don't take 4+ hours. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, my favorite match, my favorite two, was Anarchy in the Arena just because.
That was like a video game.
Believe it or not, because I am a huge fan of him, Ospreay versus Page. I love Will Ospreay. It was a little shocking that Adam Page beat him, but at that same token, not surprised. After all, it's all in Texas. A cowboy. Randy Orton 2.0 did well.
Yeah, he did. I gotta give him his props.
Absolutely, he did better than I thought he would. To be honest, I thought he'd be squashed in about 5 to 7 minutes. That didn't happen, and he made himself look good. Stephanie Vaquera is great. Um, there you go.
Yeah, my thing is it's people complain about the counter. I guess you see that them going head to head. I'm like, that's great. I wish WCW and WWE did that back in the days.
Mhm.
I wish they did. That's great. It reminded me of the old days where you had to flip back and forth or have two devices up running. You know what? Them, I'm not about to pay for it. I'm sorry, AEW, I'm not going to pay
Well,
for it.
no. I got into a discussion with an AEW fan, and he was saying, "Well, I paid 50." Well, like, hey, if you want to pay for that, that's completely on you. Well, that's the best
I'm
way to support the product. I'm like,
no,
no.
no, because there's people that pirates WWE too.
But also, and I kind of agree with his statement. Now, don't say that AEW is not competition.
Mm.
Clearly, it is.
Well, it's competition for NXT. I'll say that, and NXT still beat them. That's the fucked up thing.
So,
Listen. That's the fucked up thing. They beat NXT for 1 week, and then now it's right back to what it is. It's like y'all competition for NXT, and that's not bad because if you think to me, NXT has the better program of anybody except of anybody, and then you got TNA coming second. Then I got AEW going third. I'm just saying because TNA been on fire. I don't even lie to you. I sat down and I watched it on YouTube. Yeah,
mhm.
TNA is on fire.
I was about to say,
TNA,
Under Siege was good.
oh yeah. And
Under
then
Siege was
now with
good.
Trick, I called it. I want people to say, I called it. I said, pull the fucking trigger. I said, pull the trigger with Trick. Shock the fucking world. I
It
said, do
did.
it. I said, do it. That's the right person to do it with.
It
Him.
did. I'm like, I saw that. I'm like, what?
He
I'm like,
shocked the world,
they
didn't it?
finally had the balls to pull the trigger.
You're not gonna do it to Over too strong. Like you can't do it to Over. And then now you got Trick Williams to go to TNA, and you're gonna have more eyes on the product. Because they're gonna be like, oh, so I got WWE taking over. It's not like what Kenny Omega did, being a
Exactly.
belt collector. This
I'll,
really
like
shocked people.
tomorrow morning, I'll watch TNA. I will see what happens tonight. So, but good for them. Good for having the balls to pull that trigger. Good for them.
Pull the trigger, man.
You use it. I'm about to say you could have now. You have a lot more eyes on that product. Once again, too bad they're in a shit network.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a shit network, but I think that's gonna change. I
I
think
hope so.
I think that's gonna change. Oh my God, it needs to change. Obviously, if you could have, I'm like, if you could have them on a decent network, you will see how much they cook.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Not Destination America. Not Access. Get yourselves a real network. If
Right.
you can find one.
And I'm like, why are we trying to judge TNA because we don't see it? I'm like, TNA is actually fucking great. I'm like, my man, this shit is great.
Mm-hmm.
No, and it's not because I'm trying to trying to big them up, but it really is great.
It's
And
a it's a good product.
I'm glad they pulled the trigger with this. Now you can have like a takeover, NXT takeover.
Mm-hmm.
You can have having the guy in the front row with the TNA. The guy over TNA over there looking shocked. I loved every bit of it.
Absolutely. Just I I don't know how many times we have told Beg TNA, please get a better network on.
This is going to help them get a better network. I believe this will.
I hope so.
anybody that doesn't see that, it should get them a better network. But it's crazy that people sleep on TNA and they automatically say AEW is the next best option. I'm like,
no,
how?
absolutely not. Especially with the indie scene being it's getting hot again.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't buy that for 1 minute. If you want to be in a company where you're going to get paid, okay. But if you want to hone your craft better, the indies is where it's at.
Indie wrestling is back to what it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody?
Look at Priscilla Kelly. She's gonna be in Atlanta in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, I got to fly for that on my birthday actually. So
close the deal, Mo. Get the interview, damn it.
I got to talk to Bird about that, man. I'm about to say, Bird, you got to help me. You got to Uncle Bird help me out with that one, brother. Help me out. Help me out with that one. Like
close the deal.
And man, if I get Priscilla Kelly on here, boy, I'm telling you, shut down. Everything shut down now. Then you'll have people, man, I always knew you could do it. Venomous smoke, man, go kiss my ass.
We don't get it for 30 minutes. We don't care. Just
if I can get it for 5 minutes, I don't give a shit. That's bothering me. Get me here for 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes on the show. But I'm working on somebody for next week. So I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know in the chat. We can get one if he come through. If not, we keep it rolling.
Absolutely.
And but I like what Wrestling on Fire this week. I know last week WWE pissed me off, and obvious reasons why it pissed me off. It pissed me off to no end last week. Who they did to my city.
You need to cut bits and pieces of that 35-minute rant and.
I got a lot to do. It's been busy, man. I got to still cut Mike Kyle's interview. I've been so fucking busy. This is the first night that I had off in 2 weeks. Like I've been working 2 straight weeks, bro. I'm like dead in the water, bro. I was here lie to you. That's why I was late today, bro. I was enjoying that bed, man. That bed was feeling good. I don't understand how. Look, you don't understand. We work so many days, bro. You finally get in the bed, and you don't have to worry about getting up at a certain time.
Well, I used to work too. I understand.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, people don't understand how good that shit makes you feel. Makes you feel great. It's being in the bed.
I once worked. This is when I was about younger. I would work a 16-hour shift, sleep, work another 16-hour shift, and sleep for 10 hours. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I was trying to tell people, man, it is hard. And I don't want to say shout out to Mike Kyle for checking on it, brother, though. He just checked on me for no reason. He wants to know I was tired of shit. Man, these glasses dark as shit. I can't see the comments. I'm trying.
Who's dog?
Yeah, who a dog, man?
Who's dog?
Let's see. You think MJF joining the group was a good move? It could be like on Heart with the Nation of Domination.
They don't need him, but I think it's a setup for something bigger.
Oh, your boy joining them? Is that the real Hurt Business?
Who knows? I just think he's the wrong shade of color to be in that group.
I mean, if he fits, if you want to say he is charismatic, that's what they're missing. Besides MVP, who's charismatic in that group?
Nope.
Bobby Lashley can't talk, and he looks like a statue. I mean, you need somebody
who's athletic.
Sheldon is athletic and has no personality. Outside of when he talks to your girl, man. Long back attack. Colt Meechin. And then when he
Oh.
talked to Meechin, that's the only time he has a personality. He doesn't have a personality in the ring.
No.
And maybe some people just work and don't have. When he was younger, to me, he looked like he had a more personality when he was younger.
Yes. But for me, and he don't belong in that group. But we'll see where it goes.
I mean, I hope they be dominant.
But not like he's getting gold anytime soon.
I hope they be dominant with it. Honestly. I honestly was hoping Miles would win. Nah.
But he afforded himself well. And besides, Miles is winning in life.
Oh, yeah. He's clapping Chilean cheeks. He's clapping some Chilean cheeks. Right. Woo! He's not worrying about anything.
Yes, he is.
Competition of who's running the company more, maybe Death Riders or TKO.
Death Riders.
Right, I'm gonna tell you this way: who's running the company? TKO. TKO is ruining the fuck out of WWE. It makes people be like, you're making it too commercial. Like we already know it's commercial. It's too commercial now. But it's close. Death Rider TKO is like, Terry Savage versus a douche. I saw someone say that WWE is buying TNA, but all I see is more views for TNA, even with a shitty network. I don't think they're gonna buy them. I think it's gonna be a straight partnership, like it is now. It's a strict partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Aloha, Sean.
What's up, Sean? Aloha.
But that's good though that they are partnering. They're actually making TNA relevant.
Yes. Yes.
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Who's that
Shout out to Mike
chick? Who's that spider chick? And speaking of that spider chick, these damn AEW tards. Why are you asking who it is? Because I don't know who the fuck it is.
Facts.
Well, you should go to Google and you look him up. No,
I don't feel like Googling shit. Kiss my Google ass.
No, I don't know who the fuck the chick is. What's the problem with asking who is she? Shut the fuck up.
Their favorite thing is WWE don't always use things, but it be people we know. Like when Ricky Saint came, we knew who he was. We didn't have to ask who is this person.
When Stephanie Becerra came in, we know who she was.
Yeah. My favorite, when Dark State came, we like, who the fuck are these people?
I'm still asking who the fuck is Dark State.
Everybody, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Dark State? Beats me, bro. I couldn't name you one person from that faction.
Yeah, and I was like, who the fuck is that? We do that for them too. Like, who? They tried it, and then they're like, you know what? Then we forgot all about Dark State now.
Exactly. They're getting their first match in a month next week. Congratulations. Who the fuck is that? Exactly. If you told me they're right there, like, okay, who the fuck are they?
Who the fuck is Dark State? Why are they called Dark State?
Exactly. One white guy and 3 black guys. I'm like, okay, who the fuck are you?
Like, what state is dark? I want to know. why is it dark? Who made it dark?
It's dark outside right now. Shit. Beats me.
But see, when we do it to WWE, people miss it. When we do it to AEW, oh, you're not a smart fan. You doesn't watch. You don't need to. You need to go ahead and Google. Like, man, who wants to Google?
No.
I'm like this. That's like if you're watching a movie and I gotta fucking Google who the characters are.
or said movie company does a good job in putting out trailers and putting out feelers and like these are these characters. AEW, nope. Spider. Who the fuck is Spider? Fucking, is that Spider-Man's nemesis? Is that fucking some spider that I fucking stomp out. Who the fuck is Spider?
You know, it was on it, like, you know, when people ask questions about a movie, it's because they don't understand what the fuck is going on, and that's okay.
Is it Madam Web? Who the fuck is Spider?
I'm just saying it's okay for people to question, like, who the fuck is she? And that's you as a fan of her, because I didn't hear nobody ever talking about this Spider chick. I'm being honest with you. That's for you as a fan who knows and be like, hey, she worked here, here, here. It helps you to put eyes on the product where she worked and eyes on her.
And now, at that same token, those two ladies from AAA who showed up at NXT, who the fuck are they?
Who the fuck are you?
At least they provided an explanation of who these women are and you know what they can do in the ring. With this Spider chick, who?
Yeah. Who the fuck is up?
Who the fuck is Spider? Yeah, it says, who is dog? Who the fuck is Spider?
Spider. Who the fuck is Spider?
Exactly.
And I'm just like, man, why should I care who the fuck is Spider?
Exactly. Is she in the Spider-Verse? Is she one version of Spider-Man? Is she?
I'll get you two Spider-Man. The fuck?
Yeah. Fuck. Is she one of them in which one was it? The one where the girl dies. It's the Amazing Spider-Man Part 2.
Is she Gwen Stacy?
Thank you. Is she Gwen Stacy?
Maybe. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, if anybody watched her before, man, like, how can I get excited about somebody I never heard of?
Well, you should be watching Stardom. First of all, I'm not watching New Japan. I'm not watching any shit from Japan.
Why the fuck would I do that? They gotta be up 4 a.m. to watch that shit.
But I'm sorry, I have a life and I don't watch wrestling 24/7.
And you know, if you one of those neckbeards that's in your mom's basement whacking off the wrestling videos, I mean, hey, you can watch Stardom. Me, I have a family, bro. I can't be up here and I work. I can't be up here watching wrestling 4 a.m.
Kiss my ass.
Like, dude, the time difference. Like, watch Stardom. No, I don't want to watch Stardom.
What network is New Japan on?
Yes.
And I'm not getting the why would I get a New Japan network if I know none of their people outside of Naito, who's not even wrestling there anymore.
My favorite, you know, last time I watched New Japan is when it was like when the Bullet Club was at its height, as apex. Cause I wanted to see who the fuck is the Bullet Club. I knew AJ Styles. I knew Prince Devitt. I knew them. These are people I knew. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch it for that.
Hell, we knew Cody Rhodes.
We knew Cody Rhodes. Cody Raheem Rhodes. We knew him, man. We knew him. But no. You know, like, man, would you go buy something of people you didn't see? Like, you never seen these people. Would you buy a network to go see people you've never seen before?
Absolutely not.
Man, I need to know somebody in that bitch. Somebody gonna let me know.
Exactly. Yeah. Give me some detail of what this person does. Well, you said, what about Jeff Cobb? Like, I knew Jeff Cobb from Lucha Underground. We know how much of a badass he is.
No.
Good try. I'm like, good try there. Try again.
Vince didn't want, not after your boy about to snitch on him. Oh, John Laurinaitis about to snitch on him. People power is about to snitch. Yeah, people snitch.
He's a snitch.
He's about to snitch.
You know, I'm gonna go. Well, okay, let me just.
Vince is done. Vince McMahon is done. WWE doesn't want him back in charge. The universe doesn't want him back either. Vince is done. He is done. He is done.
We don't want him back. Are you kidding?
I just want Vince back for WrestleMania. At least he won't move a fucking step.
Man, imagine that. Let's just go run with that scenario. Imagine the money he's got to come up with to buy WWE back.
He doesn't have it. He does not have it. He does not have it.
He sold it for $4 billion.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. So that means you gotta sell. You gotta buy it for 10.
At least 10.
He does not have it. Vince McMahon will be broke buying WWE again. He should have never sold it. It was on him. You sold it. It's on you. You sold it. That's all I gotta say. You sold it. It was in your family name. You could have passed it down to your daughter. You could have passed it down to Trips. No, you sold it to TKO. That's who fault? That's your fault.
I'm
You
going to
could have
bring
went
up.
away. I don't mean, you could have been. Go ahead.
So I'm going to bring up a subject, and I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
What did Vince do wrong? Legally.
No, I think it's a whole, basically holding something over somebody's head. like his power, you're in a power position. You can't do that. You can't. It's not illegally. It's not
Janelle
illegal.
Grant signed an NDA, and morally he was wrong, but
morally that shit is wrong as fuck. It's too left you.
Absolutely, but legally,
no, you didn't do nothing illegal. You didn't do nothing criminal. It's just the fact that it was weird as fuck. But the thing is, he had to pay for all the crimes he did do. That was illegal as fuck.
Now, if it turns out that he was, I believe, on sex trafficking, that's a totally different animal.
Oh, yeah.
But
no, I'm saying, I say legally right now that from the facts we know, he hasn't done anything that's against the law.
Mm-hmm.
But he has done things like hide murders and pump people full of steroids and all kind of shit like that. He has to pay for it. It's like O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson went to jail for stealing his own shit.
Yes, he did.
Like, it was because you got away with something. So when you get away with something, you chill the fuck out. You don't keep going.
As we said, did he get away with murder? Probably. But he is a convicted. But he is
not a convicted murderer.
But he's a convicted thief.
There's a convicted armed robber. That's what he is. It's not when people say he's a murderer. No, he's not. He's a convicted armed robber.
He's a convicted. He's a convicted armed robber.
No, he's a convicted felon, but he's an armed robber. But he's not a murderer. And then when people get mad at me when I say that, I said
he's not a murderer. In the eyes of the law, he didn't commit those murders.
I'll be laughing out. I'll tell him like this, prove it. But I can't prove it. So they get pissed off. Well, I don't care, man. I'm like with Vince, we can't prove he did anything illegal yet.
Keyword yet.
Unless Johnny Laurinaitis drops a bomb that's so big. And I'm like, Johnny Laurinaitis, I'm like, dog, you engaged in that. So how can you get off? Like, how? How? You was in there too. You was in the threesomes.
Exactly. You were shitting in her face.
You see, AEW fans are ass. I don't give a fuck what half of them say, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mrs. Spider.
Their fans are so fucking thank you. Their fans are so toxic.
All elite. Okay, I got you, Sean. All egotistical wrestling. Tony Khan sucks like a $2 crack whore street walk. Woo! Hey, I'm going to use that one, Sean. A $2 crack whore street walk.
$2 crack hole.
No, he didn't say ho. He said whore.
Whore. That's the worst.
The whore, R-E. I don't know who Gerald Cobb is. And I say, you don't know him. You're a fake wrestling fan. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't watch every company in the world at all times. Thanks.
That is so true there, who is dog? That is so true.
Asking legally is actually valid to ask. It ain't like legally, we ain't doing anything wrong legally this time.
But
morally, and I say you get caught up in the public opinion, court of public opinion, man. You might as well be guilty if you're guilty there. Yeah, and I had to read those text messages and shit. That shit was bad. That shit was Diddy level bad. Like, don't you understand? It was Diddy level bad.
Diddy's, oh my God. There's no way that man escapes jail.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was Diddy level bad. If I read. You know what I mean? He shitted on a person, bro. Like you literally shitted on a person. Like you opened your
But
butt
once
cheeks
again,
and shitted on a person, man.
it's not illegal.
And if they force her to do it, it is.
Well, that's different. Once again,
Yeah.
that's different.
Now it's all on what Johnny says. Vince is an old man Diddy. For him to switch on Vince, it has to be bad. It has to be bad for him to switch on Vince. Like you was in the 3 ways, right?
That
So you
man
was complicit. You was complicit because you was in the 3 ways with him.
that man has no character whatsoever. That man's gutless.
Cheating on his wife.
And a good Mama Bella's a good looking woman.
How did he pull her? I don't know. That's why they say if you're gonna do dirt, do it on your own, bro. Like that's why they said. If you're gonna do dirt, do it on your own. Because you got people like Johnny Laurinaitis that's gonna say, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to get convicted, so yeah, I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
Yeah. Johnny's was like looking at the facts, like this ain't gonna go over well. Maybe
Work for me, bro.
let's see like if I can cut a deal right quick. I'll give you this, that, and the other thing in exchange. You take me off your lawsuit. Oh, we have a deal.
Bro, that has to be bad. Like, it has to be something. Whatever Johnny's gonna say is gonna be bad.
That's it. Fucking he contacted Howie Mandel. Deal.
For him to be out the lawsuit, it gotta be worse. And if he pull out some shit like he was sex trafficking and shit,
that's a totally different case. Man.
You're sex trafficking.
But still, fuck you, Vince.
Fuck you, Vince. Fuck you, Vince. To me, I'd rather Vince McMahon than Hulk Hogan. Keep him away. Keep him away.
Pal, I got two words for you. Saba Simba.
Ooh, that's pretty fucking bad.
Anyway.
No, don't bring up Saba. That Saba Simba. We knew that was Tony Atlas, man. We like, God,
we know, of course, it's Tony Atlas. Grab him by the pecker.
Man, oh man. The thing about Vince McMahon, he got so out of touch so fast, and if he just listened to Triple H, he would be in none of this mess. I'm just saying, he would never be in none of this mess. None of the shit would be overblown. It was because he tried to sell the company, and all this other BS that came about. That's when the lawsuits start dropping.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just would have just chill the fuck out and do like like most people tell you when you're in trouble to chill out. Not him. Vince said, "Nah, fuck that. Thug life. YOLO." This motherfucker doubled down. He doubled down.
Well,
I don't know that nobody mentions Vince's name anymore. Half the shit that's going on in WWE wouldn't have happened if Vince was there.
Absolutely not.
TNA? What?
Who? Well, was that an old tag team that used to be here?
Oh Lord. Well, my favorite, CM Punk. What? No.
What's he doing? What's he doing back here, pal?
No.
That's it. No puppies? What?
Man, Nikhil Lyons would have been would be the women's champion right now.
She'd be like a 5-time champ by now.
Mm-hmm. And she can't even get out of Evolve. Like, that's bad. And that's sad for her, bro. Like, she can't even get out of the minor leagues. She in the single A.
No. And she's wrestled on TNA a few times, but she actually made an appearance on Tuesday.
Oh,
She was one of those back. She was backstage, but
man, we should. I'm like, her time has passed. They had lightning in the bottle with her, and then she got hurt.
not once, twice.
And she got hurt. They had lightning in the bottle with her, and it was fine until she got hurt. When she got hurt, nobody cared anymore. You only can shake your ass so much before people be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm done.
Your thickness can only carry you so far. Ask Electra Lopez.
And they got rid of her. To me, Leslie Lopez is better than she is.
Yes. Yes.
But they got rid of her.
She actually did well with her last few wrestling matches. So her and Beef Fat had a good match on SmackDown.
Yeah, but I don't get it. But maybe she was getting paid too much. They stopped it. I mean, what you want them to do, man? What you want to do? What you want them to do about it, man? It's TKO. It's business.
That's all. It is business.
So it's just a business they run.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, don't be surprised if there's a second round of cuts before the end of the year.
I just want to tell people the only one that really was shocked was Gigi, and I was like, damn, I thought they were gonna do something with him. Most of those people they cut, do we really miss them?
No. Dakota Kai? Nope.
She always hurt.
Braun Strowman, guess what? Big man, you're
Hurt.
an attraction, but you're always hurt.
I think Omos is gonna be on the chopping block.
I'm surprised he's still there. Cora Jade, we were I was surprised by that.
I was surprised by that. Those two.
But that's
everybody else.
Nope.
Maybe Shayna Baszler, but now when she started becoming outspoken, I'm like, okay, then no.
Yeah, but I think with her, it was her age. And let's face it, there's so many women. That women's division is so competitive now because you still got all that talent in NXT, and it's a matter of time before they come up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from it just looks like what SmackDown is doing. The pairing of Charlotte and Alexa.
Hey, I like that.
Exactly.
No one to beat the Queen. She went back to that. And when people don't realize that was a callback to a previous fucking promo. And she was the Queen. Nobody beats the Queen. So.
And I like that. If you're going to use Charlotte, first of all, at least they're kind of not driving her down our throats like they once were. Yes, he's been wild.
Yes, definitely been wild. I would absolutely flip if I see Owen Hart mentioned in the court documents. I need to catch up on it.
Time out. Why would he?
I hope not. I hope he won't be in there. I don't think he's in there. I don't think Owen in that one.
Why would he be mentioned in that law? I'm assuming he's talking about the lawsuit.
Yeah, the lawsuit is straightly sexual, so it wouldn't be Owen Hart. Goofing is evolving. Nikki Alliance.
It's okay. Don't be sorry. You ain't wrong.
The Nikki Alliance, she just a video vixen that wants to decide to play wrestler. Show me when I'm telling lies.
Nope. But I'm curious to see how Charlotte and Alexa, how that pans out.
Oh yeah, Charlotte and Alexa. I mean, we've been looking for Alexa Bliss to come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's great. I wouldn't mind seeing her with a run with the title eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least there'd be someone new.
I will say that it makes that U.S. title a little more interesting now.
Nobody cares about Selena Vega. I'm sorry. Like, I tried. Right.
Man, as I said, my Puerto Rican sister, your match was bad. It wasn't great on Saturday. You broke Chelsea's nose.
Yeah.
That was because that was a horrible 619. Stop doing that move.
You're not Ray. You're not Ray.
If you can't get the proper speed, you should not do that move. The women's division and both brands just got a lot more interesting.
Yeah. And we've been calling for, right?
Yes, you actually might make the tag team, the women's tag team belts relevant. You might.
Yeah, good. Got all these women.
And damn it, now that she's back, start defending those belts.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
right.
care. Start defending those belts.
Like Monday, you know it's gonna come. It's gonna be a Judgment Day split. She's gonna split from down.
Once again, Dominic, you fucking asshole. You fucking asshole. You have Mommy, you have Liv, and now you got Roxanne. Another guy winning at life.
Don't be surprised if Roxanne flip on him and be with Finn.
I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
You see, watch Finn's face doing these
I've seen it.
interactions.
I've seen it. And the smile, I've seen it.
His face gives it away. All right, It's gonna be Finn. It's gonna be he put Roxanne up to it to break him and Liv up.
That would be. I hope they play that scenario out. I hope they do.
And if they didn't, man, you know, just give me my credit. You just might as well let me become a writer for WWE. You know, because that was a damn good thing. I'm like, shit, that would make sense to me if I was writing this shit. I'm like,
No, give me Pierce's job. I'll be the fucking GM. I'll put matches together.
and like it makes sense. It's like you gotta eventually start breaking up the Judgment Day.
For the love of God.
It's no longer a credible faction anymore. It's like comedic relief.
It really isn't. You got JD doing nothing. Carlito does nothing.
Tag team champions ain't doing nothing.
Exactly. You got the women's tag champs. Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
The best member is Liv. Who, by the way, took an L on Monday. What the fuck?
I can't hear nothing.
I can hear you. I hear you.
You hear me?
Yes. Live TV, baby.
Testing speakers on streamer. It sounds like they're working.
What the hell is that?
Testing speakers.
What? Testing one.
I can't hear nothing.
Nothing?
Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. But yes, Judgment Day, break them up. Break them up because Liv's the best member next to Finn. And yes, you can see the expression on Finn's face when Dominic and what's her name were talking and giving him chicken fingers, Roxanne giving him chicken fingers. Just saying. You gotta watch for that shit. What else am I gonna mention here? Raw was okay. Wasn't great. It was okay. Let's see. SmackDown was the better show. Double or Nothing was all right.
All right, I'm back.
I'm
back. Yeah, the thing is, they cut. I couldn't hear shit. The sound is cut. And I tried to go back and forth from different listening things, and like still couldn't hear nothing. So it's cool. Sometimes bullshit happens live. That's what happens when you're live.
But I was just saying how Raw was okay.
That was a 609 because
That was garbage. I'm sorry.
Dominic thinking with the wrong head.
Can you blame him? Roxanne Perez with her little booties. The prime example of little booties mattering.
Oh.
Fucking Roxanne and Liv.
Best member of the Judgment Day is Dirty Down. I promise you, I didn't say anything about Jimmy Uso being world champion.
Oh God! Look for a fuck finish after Money in the Bank.
Oh, that fuck finish is coming.
It's coming. I hope he
Oh.
enjoys his time as champion. But something crooked's gonna happen that Monday after.
You know somebody always cashes in the night of Money in the Bank, right?
Yep.
Last year was the men, so it'll probably be the women's this time, I'm guessing.
Especially if Seth wins that damn briefcase, he's cashing in on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's gonna cash it on Monday. And obviously, who else is gonna win that match? Who?
I mean, LA Knight. Is it Indy in there?
Nope.
No, he's not in there, right?
No, he's in it, but he's not winning it.
That's the rumor I heard. He might win it, and then he got. I know Penta's not winning it, but that's who I would want to win it. But I know he's not winning it. Too new. But it's gonna be Seth though.
It's gonna be Seth.
It's so damn obvious, but I hope it's not.
It is obvious. It's just kind of it is kind of lame. You know, give it to somebody who can use it. Seth don't need it.
Learn your lesson from last year. Now I would have Roman come back and cost Seth Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Or CM Punk prevents him from winning.
Because we know what's going to happen. Seth team is going to come down. So you're going to see a few tsunamis.
Man.
A few spears.
Yeah. A lot of super kicking.
You're going to see all that, right?
And then he's going to end Monday night as the champion. And
so what's the perfect time to do that to have Roman come back and destroy everything, destroy Seth's thing so they can break that faction up. Not break it up, but I mean knock it down a peg or two, man. Like it's too it's too powerful. Now I like that they got Bronson Reed.
Yes.
You said that last week. I love it. The reasoning though is a little bit weird.
There hasn't been a clear reasoning yet.
Basically, Seth got his ass whooped so bad as to beat. Well, we need him so he don't beat my ass again. That's what I got out of it.
Exactly, which makes sense.
Yeah,
makes perfect sense. They got as far as he's dangerous in the ring and yada yada, but that was it before he got cut off last week.
On my favorite, we need one more. You got two powerhouses. Austin Theory, my God, put him in this group and you great.
Please. Because realistically, you got two guys who are in their future. Why not a third? And don't add Becky. Please don't.
I don't know. Keep them far away from each other. She's going to ruin it.
Yes. Unfortunately, she's going to win that belt. Which is a shame because, they put on a great match the last time they were together. But she's getting a second match and you're like, oh, fuck. It's over.
It might, I'm saying it might get away with it. It might let Bird Girl keep it.
I kind of hope so. As I've said, great wrestler, boring on the mic.
Oh, you get to Becky. They're gonna somebody's big gonna beat Becky for it.
Stephanie.
Stephanie could, yes. Maybe that's what it is. If she wins, Stephanie gonna be the new Intercontinental Champion.
You know, I'm gonna actually say something nice about Booker T right now. You're not gonna hear from the commentary team.
Oh man, that's the bad thing. I'm gonna hate. I'm gonna hate because he don't realize that he makes certain people when he react.
He does. See, I'll give him credit there. And then his voice needs to be added to Trick's music.
But yeah, I like
I
it.
like it.
I've been saying that. I'm like, you know, you can even have the fans stuff. Whoop that Trick, and you can have the whole thing. But I'm like, it's funny that he's on TNA without how would it work on TNA?
In TNA? What's the problem? He was there, so
Yeah.
he was there.
Will whoop that Trick work in TNA?
I'm curious to see how long he holds that belt.
I think he's a transitional champion, though. I think he might hold it for not long.
Now, does he get it back, or they give it to Mike Santana?
Santana.
Yes.
I heard Hendry was hurt, and you're gonna give him some time off. And then they didn't really want to do Mike Santana versus Joe Henry because it was gonna be split.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's nothing wrong with two fan favorites going at it.
Yeah, I don't see why they were scared off from that. They're scared one of them gonna get booed, but I'm like, we don't looking for that match.
Who they booing?
We're not gonna boo anybody. But, I'm happy with that Trick won.
Yes. Once again, having the balls to pull that trigger, good for them.
Pull the trigger. And I kind of wanted it to be the other way. If NXT happens to NXT, do it the Women's Championship. You can't do it the Ruler.
No.
The Ruler's untouchable right now.
But yeah, who's beating Masha Slamovich?
Yep. So, oh man, that shit went out again. What the hell? All right. One more time. I'll be right back.
Oh hell, here we go again. Yeah, who's beating Masha Slamovich for the TNA Women's Championship over in NXT? Who? No, not happening anytime soon. Kalani? Nope. Salruka? Nope. JC Jane was that fucking skank? Hell no. How's that skank the champion? I don't get it. Why is that skank the champion? I get that because if she's coming up to Raw, I understand you have to give up the belt. But that skank, yeah, walking like she has a dick in her ass, yeah. They're fucking no. I don't see how that skanks the champ.
I'm going without headsets now. Fuck it. I'm not doing it no more.
Not doing it. Okay.
I just threw the headsets down.
That's enough of that shit, huh?
No, enough of that bullshit. Let's see. That Trick. It was me. It saw me mention that Jimmy was so world champion. Okay, stop saying them words. Every time you say the words, some bullshit happens. Even though I wouldn't be opposed to it. Jimmy Uso for world champ, damn it. I mean, you need to have a championship, man. But I don't see what championship he can get right now. Is it a pack for a championship for him?
Another AEW talk. Who about Spider Girl? Who he? I asked who, and Google it. Why should I? Assholes.
I don't want to Google it.
No, so actually, I just wrote back. Maybe AEW should have done a better job explaining who she is.
I don't want to Google it. Really?
Oh, that too.
I don't want to Google it. Why should I Google it?
Or the cat who answered me back probably don't know who it is, just jumping on the bandwagon. Go Google her. No. The same way you could tell me go Google her, you could explain to me who she is. So that tells me
AEW Torch feelings, man. Come on.
So that tells me you don't know what the fuck you're talking about either. So I had to tell him to shut the fuck up.
You know, I mean, don't hurt the AEW Torch feelings. You know,
I don't give a fuck their feelings. I think I said that famously once.
fuck their feelings, buy new ones.
No, just fuck your feelings. Oh, God, I got to send you that promo again.
Yeah, I'm only reminding. Fuck your feelings, buy a new one. You be okay. Buy some new feelings. They don't sell on at Target.
By the way, look at my Smart and Smoke Championship belt.
Your software is Team Yeet, I guess. Yeah, you keep making my computer yeet out of control. The sound. Anyway, making the sound. When you say Jimmy Uso, yeet out of control.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
Damn, dog. Who is dog?
Damn,
dog and smoking.
They're saying a year and a half for Zoe. If she's lucky.
Well, I think that's a career ender.
So if she's lucky.
A career threatening. I ain't gonna say ender. I don't want it to end.
So I hope she comes back. But yeah, a year and a half. Yikes.
Okay, a year and a half, man. That's crazy.
Damn,
and that's rehab. You got rehab, you got all this other stuff. Year and a half, she's lucky, man. That shit is bad, bro. That's a bad injury, and I don't wish that on anybody.
No.
Knee injuries are the worst. Trust me, somebody who had two of them, they are not fun. Nothing for you to do.
Especially the way that knee fucking literally was an L shape. Ooh, no.
Somebody took a still shot of it. All because someone was out of position.
You turn around when Diamond broke his leg and when Alex Smith broke his leg and was always starting destroyed her knee.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, lesbian cat lady. Ooh.
She's a lesbian cat lady, bro. That dog live. I'm gonna say this. I don't know if it's gonna be a year and a half, bro. That's being optimistic. The hard part is not him, not her coming back. It's the fact that mentally she gotta be back. Scared to do certain moves and shit.
Let's go to NXT. Fuck this. Ricky Saints losing. What the fuck?
I see it. I see why he lost.
Enlighten me then.
Well, the Worlds Collide match. Couldn't have all those fan favorites in there.
Man, that's gonna be a fucking hot match. That is gonna be a hot match.
Can't have all those fan favorites in there. You'd have too many fan favorites. You gotta have a heel.
But
They probably, you know what? Ricky Saints might be the one that dethrone your boy, the Ruler.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with him losing to the ruler as long as you bring him up. But that's still not going to be a wow heat. You got to get, if the ruler gets called up, you got to get him like a Goldberg type of run. Just squash everybody.
Yeah. Definitely.
Cool.
Facing the long ego, man.
And I like all ego, but it was just surprising that he lost to him on TV.
That shocked me too. That made me think: is Ricky Saints hurt?
Who knows? That was a kind of a nasty chair shot he took with his throat.
Is he really hurt? So maybe that's a ridiculous match. World Collide is going to be a ridiculous.
I can't wait for that fatal 4-way. Oh, holy! And you added Phoenix to that, and I'm like, oh shit, this really got interesting.
If you want to be chaotic, put the belt on Phoenix.
Ain't no problem with that. I wonder if Alberto will lose. Will he be champion?
No, Alberto, they already ruined it. Alberto is going to lose.
Yeah, he's going to lose. I believe it's Saturday.
Chad Gable versus, I think, Viking. No, Viking.
Yep.
Vikino, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they kind of give it away when they said it'll be for the AAA championship. I'm like, great job there, assholes.
Yeah, they about to quiche on him. He's about to be sent home, get paid to stay at home. He's not. Yep. He will not be seen on WWE TV.
Oh, absolutely not.
I can't wait for the Heat to come to NXT. Oh, my Lord.
There's not a chance he appears on TV.
I'm just waiting on the Hedra. That's all I'm waiting on. Jeez. We get to see that every Tuesday. Or every time they go down there, you can see that. They just get richer and richer. The women's division in AAA is pretty. Caliente. It's pretty nice. So WWE just keep getting stronger and stronger, man. This shit's getting crazy. Well, with NXT, they had that shocker, and are you surprised they're pushing Jasper the way they are?
Well, so he was impressive against Dante Chen. I don't like that they used the narrative he was dominant. No, he wasn't. He was good. He has the ruler's attention. I don't know if that's a good thing. The ruler. But, have him on a slow meteoric rise. What's the problem in doing that? Why does everything have to be now? No. Build that kid up. I'm curious to see what they do with the female Olympian. That's what I want to see what they do with.
No, it's going to be Chad Gable.
No, it's Chad Gable, not Grande Americano.
They could not bring that character down to Mexico, bro.
Why not, though? First of all, it's not in Mexico, it's in L.A.
Oh, I'm sorry, L.A. I'm thank God. Because they couldn't bring that character to Mexico.
Oh, yes, they can. Why not? I've seen
Might
some of
get
their
stabbed.
I've
For one,
seen some of their AAA matches. Yes, they can.
you might get stabbed. You might Chad Gable get stabbed. Man. We can't have that.
You could pull that off. You can pull it. He best be heavily armed and secured and whatnot, but you can pull it off.
Well,
in
you got to give
Mexico.
him Roddy Piper's old jacket. That's knife proof.
Okay.
Well, you ain't no good. One time he's gonna set that man up. You know, Golf of America. They start stabbing this man.
Once again, he closed that deal with AAA. We all know it. Come on now. Why is that the best way Chad Gable gets over is with a fucking mask? That kind of sucks. And then he had this one line on Low, like, "What about Gable?" I'm like, okay, take that phrase and run with it. What about Gable? And what about Raven? What about Gable? Hey, Trips, if you run with that, I want 5%.
Why not? The man's gonna
Exactly.
get
Why
stabbed.
not?
The man gonna get stabbed, bro. He's not gonna get stabbed. Who would do that to such a trailblazing luchador? I can think of a few people that might stab him.
I'll say this: Mexican fans, they're very rabid fans. I can compare them. If you go to a wrestling event in Puerto Rico, you talk about extremely rabid fans. Haven't been to the event in Puerto Rico, but mind you, this was in the 90s. But you had people going crazy over the bad guys. You know, telling them, go to hell, and literally in Spanish, go fuck yourselves, and anything you can think of, they said. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, holy shit. I had a fucking 70-year-old old woman, go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh, yeah.
You want to put
Rabid.
El Grande Americano in that kind of situation.
You can pull it off. It just, I would fear for his safety. Especially if you're going to put him over against, let's just say if he was going against Vaquino. Good luck.
Chad, don't do it. Go at Chad Gable.
What about Gable?
Listen to both. Don't listen to these other people. Listen to both. Go at Chad Gable.
They can pull it off if they wanted to.
You go, Grandma. Get your grandkids to chant with you too. No, we're not gonna do that to Chad Gable.
I once went to a wrestling event in Madison Square Garden with my grandmother. At the time, she was like 75. So this was 25 years ago, give or take. So we get there, and I remember this because this is when, I don't know if it was 25 years ago, but this is when the Bulldog and Owen were a tag team at the time. And literally in Spanish, my 75-year-old grandmother, "Come bicho cabrón." My grandma, stop, which means eat a dick. Tú eres un puto grande. You're going to get me killed here, Grandma. I don't care. I don't care. Just like that. I don't care. She spoke broken English at times. But cussing out Bulldog and Owen, and I'm like, oh my God. So, rest in peace, Grandma. But yeah, rabbit fans. Damn Puerto Ricans.
I mean, that's why you need to have more pay-per-views out there.
They should. Look at that backlash that one year. Shit. That was a rabid crowd. just as good as any of them foreign crowds. Hopefully, one day in my lifetime they'll come back.
What if they have a WrestleMania in Puerto Rico?
They don't have an arena big enough.
Ooh, okay.
They don't. They would consider, but all their big time, all their arenas are more like baseball stadiums,
Mm.
and they're not big enough.
That'd be a hell of a WrestleMania, though.
That crowd would be hopping instead of going back to Vegas. Ugh.
We starting on that. I'm trying to forget.
You ain't gonna forget about that for another a year, 2 years.
Talking about some. Yeah, we're gonna have a WrestleMania down the road. Yeah, y'all just trying to say that shit gonna flop in Vegas.
Hey, you get Money in the Bank next year.
And fuck that. Fuck cares about Money in the Bank.
You get Money in the Bank next year. You should be ecstatic about that.
Who cares about Money in the Bank? I think it's gonna be still high to go to Money in the Bank anyway.
You're not gonna put Money in the Bank in the Superdome.
They need to. They don't.
You better make that one hell of an event.
Yep. Y'all, they owe us. That was a weekend.
Mm-hmm. And as you said, it wasn't a weekend for them. It was a weekend for indie wrestling and what was being planned. Trust us, we had something. There was some shit in the works.
All that shit goes down too, because they want to reverse course. Oh, maybe later.
Maybe somewhere down the line you guarantee you another Mania. I still need explanations. I still need to know how much money was had, how much money was paid.
I'm like this. I can tell you what happened. It was a motherfucking mafia came and said, y'all gonna have another one here. That's what happened. Motherfucking mafia came in. And told them, yeah, you're gonna move it back here. You made too much money this time. We're gonna move it back. You see, Triple H was sad in that thing, so I didn't feel bad. It wasn't. We know it wasn't on you trips.
Oh hell no! And you can tell as you just said, you can tell by his announcement, he just was not himself.
It's a bad look.
It is. Once again, I'm pretty sure, and you can attest this, New Orleans spent a good amount of change trying to get Mania to come to New Orleans in the first place, and now all your plans are shot to hell.
Wrestling fans were excited that it was going to New Orleans because you could go there and you can drink, and it's affordable. People like the affordability of New Orleans, man. Vegas is high as shit on a regular day. It's fucking high to go to Vegas.
Exactly.
We can do all the shit we want to do. We can do it Vegas and New Orleans, but for like half the price, hell yeah, I'm coming.
Being as you've been to Vegas, is it safe to say that sometimes there are more older people than younger people?
Yes. Vegas is not a kid-friendly town. It's not a young person town too much. Like all the young people stuff is so high, man. Like the nightclubs are so high to get into. I mean,
as someone who's not a nightclub guy, for me, there's a little appeal of Vegas, but if I'm not gonna bust my ass to get to Vegas.
I went and it's cool. That's somewhere I wouldn't go on a vacation. It's somewhere I'm going with the fellas and we just having the one last hurrah type shit. I mean, it ain't no place to be like, you know what? I want to go visit for a great family vacation. It's not.
Yes. It's not Orlando, if you will.
Nowhere near.
Hell's in Miami.
It's like Vegas is like if you're a gambler. I mean, a gambler or you're into prostitutes, and yeah, Vegas is for you. Like if you like spending money, Vegas is for you.
So okay, so you go to Vegas, we're blowing kidneys on tickets alone, and it's not just Mania tickets,
Bro,
it's
water was
everything
high in
around it.
Vegas. Like I went to Vegas and the water. To buy a bottle of water was like $5-6.
Shit.
And it's so
Like,
hot in Vegas, you need water.
No question about that.
Well,
Especially if you go during the summer, forget it.
for
I
my
want to
bachelor
hear.
party, we went out there, and
I
instead
want
of
to hear.
buying a bucket of beers, we bought a bucket of water, and that cost about the same as we getting the bucket of beer. That's how hot it was.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it's 110 degrees, but it's still 110 degrees. I don't give a fuck.
That shit, it was hot as fish grease out there. Hot. I mean, it's the type of hot that you don't sweat.
Shit.
It's dry.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Like you're in a never-ending sauna, and it's like I don't get why they took it away from us. I don't know why. To the end of the day, it was just a bad look because you had merchandise. There's some people who bought WrestleMania 42 shirts with New Orleans logo on it. You had people booking hotels. They lost billions of dollars. I mean, I ain't worrying about no hotel. I live in the city. I ain't worrying about no hotel. But think about all the money the hotel's going to lose. DKO got to recompensate that, and there must be more than one mania. Honestly, you got to promise me 2 manias to recover my damn economic impact that I'm losing.
I'm about to say, anywhere there's a mania, there's got to be a ton of money that's poured into that
That's
city.
billions of dollars they're losing, bro.
And if they're talking about Mania being in Vegas most of the time, you kind of lose the appeal of it because you want to see where they're going to go next. You want to see if they go to London. You want to see if they hopefully come back to Miami. You know,
I believe Romania should be, just like I said with the Super Bowl, should only be in party cities. Miami, New Orleans. You can say Vegas. You know, places like that, New York, because it's not going to be cold.
L.A.
Yeah. Not having that shit in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am sorry. I don't care how big of a wrestling town it is out there. It's still Minneapolis. And them talking about going to Saudi Arabia. For what? Who goes to Saudi Arabia to party? Like, what? You gonna go to Saudi Arabia? No, because you can't drink.
Shit, if the prince got that damn money, and he does, that's gonna
that
suck.
would be the lowest grossing WrestleMania you probably ever would see.
The only good thing about if they were ever to go to Saudi, the time difference, it'll be a decent hour.
I would love to see one in London.
Oh, absolutely.
France deserves one. That crowd in France was white hot.
Oh, France, you know, the Clash of the Castles, that crowd was nuts. Would love to see in Puerto Rico, but they don't have any buildings big enough.
Atlanta, they need one.
Oh, put them back in the Georgia Dome.
Like places like that. Now, people who get mad who live in the middle of nowhere, come on, we're not gonna have a WrestleMania in Iowa, bro.
You think they're going to Nebraska, Oklahoma? No, Kansas.
We're gonna have WrestleMania in Oklahoma. Why? Same reason why y'all don't have a Super Bowl. This shit is trash. You gotta think about it. It's a weekend. Oh, really a week. It's WrestleMania week.
Yes. It's a week, yes.
Let's see. Money in the Bank, cool, cash in on that WrestleMania. And I said, yeah, we're gonna cash in. We're gonna take next year's WrestleMania from the city. We're going out the briefcase. This is not gonna work for me, dog.
That ain't working for me, brother.
What school AEW is the cocaine angle done?
No, that's the NWA.
NWA. That was NWA. But I get you though. That did screw up the NWA. You know, commercial said it didn't, but I didn't hear too much more after that.
Yeah, NWA. Ugh. They still recovering from that.
Man, you can't do coke online.
Actually, that storyline cost them the CW network.
Oh yeah, that would be lit.
That would be interesting.
That would be lit. That's in paradise. But all y'all, all the fans in Hawaii, rabid. I know a lot of rabid fans will travel to Hawaii.
I would go
to that. I'm not even lying. I would try to go to that. Just to go to Hawaii. I've never been.
I'd say that would be interesting. Speaking of Sean, what island do you live on? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, Maine and Hawaii, that would be interesting.
I'm not, man.
Chris?
There you go. Diddy in already.
He just said, "What's up?"
No, you don't see what he said at the end.
Daddies?
Ooh. Yeah. You're Diddy in already.
Yes, it's still.
It's still
NWA is the new TNA. It won't die.
It's the island he's on.
Okay.
I mean, I heard about Waikiki.
Well, the Big Island, of course.
Yeah.
Honestly, Sean, I only know the Big Island. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you where Molokai. Couldn't tell.
You said
Oahu. Okay. Definitely one of the smaller islands then.
Yeah. But it's close to Maui though. All right. Chris, go Diddy around with Vince because that's not gonna work for me, dog. Man's pop on, and you got dog worked up, man.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh man,
dog to go left.
Dog said, "Well, it's not gonna work for me." Who's dog, man? Man, who's dog?
So do we have Mercedes Hogan or Mercedes Bank or Becky Hogan?
Mercedes Hogan.
Speaking of,
she's gonna win.
As much as I hate to say this, her match was good on Sunday. It's just,
but she's gonna win,
and she's gonna be their champion. Tell me a scenario where she doesn't win.
Not gonna work for me, dog. I can't do it. I can't. Mercedes Hogan gonna have all those belts.
And she's carrying around that Owen belt. I'm like, why?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Finger poke or doom Chris for the 1, 2. I don't think you want to say that around Chris.
Yeah, finger poke. I don't know about that.
I don't know about you want to finger poke Chris. Pause.
That may not work for you, dog.
Yeah, that might not work in your favor, dog.
Yeah, but
I don't warn you.
Besides, that spider chick, she'll be dismissed in 6 weeks.
Mercedes, no more name.
No, it's Mercedes. She's Mercedes Banks.
Mercedes Hogan.
Hogan Banks, same thing.
You're gonna tell Tony Storm that doesn't work for me, brother.
But I have a great idea.
Doesn't work for me, brother. If it doesn't count in me getting the 1, 2, 3, Doesn't work for me, brother.
Can you make the argument that she is their best character right now?
With Tony Storm?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I told you that.
She is their best character right now. Notice the word character, not wrestler. Best wrestler is Osprey. I don't give a fuck.
You know, shit. There were 2 little girls watching. She was like, holy shit, these bitches are crazy. And I'm like, I bust out laughing when she said that.
She is hilarious. She is hilarious on commentary.
I'm like, this is what we needed to see in the E. Oh my god.
Yeah, but she was never going to get that chance.
But you couldn't say what she said in the E.
But she was never going to get that chance.
I don't know. My God, I didn't know she had that much personality. I'm like, this lady has personality out the ass.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Oh, literally, out the ass.
Out the ass. And good for Tony Storm. She was so let down by Vince, and it was Vince, not Trips.
No, you think Chris Benoit, Chris? Oh, you think Chris Benoit, man. Come on, he ain't doing nothing that bad. No. That is reserved for only the worst people in history to hit Chris Benoit.
Mm.
All right, I disagree. I do not like Will
Okay.
Pussy at all, bro.
Okay.
It doesn't work for him.
If Osprey ain't your favorite, okay. At least it's not. I know it ain't Moxley. God, he's gonna have that. He's still gonna have that belt. Well, the briefcase for another 2 months.
Why 2 months?
Until All In.
Oh, yeah.
He's not losing it before All In.
No, he's not.
He's not gonna lose until that show in Texas.
Man, do we care? That's the best answer. Do we care about it? Like, it's pretty bad.
Oh, I generally don't give a damn, and it's a shame because that I can understand you're trying to build to All In, and first of all they had a great fucking promo on Wednesday, but the fact that that thing is still in a fucking suitcase until July, I'm not here for it.
It doesn't work for me, brother.
Nope. Besides, they need to get rid of some of them belts anyway. At least they're gonna get rid of one of them on that night, because we all know it's gonna be Okada and Omega. Hopefully, it's a unification match. Get rid of one of them. Mainly Okada's belt. That's a fantasy football belt at best. Fucking ugly ass belt.
No, I'm not even close for Marcy.
Okay.
I wish he was the one who took the trip to Mount Everest, so he was gone for however long Darby was gone for. He's back. Even back yet.
Well, at least Moxley's on TV. It's not saying much. He's an instant channel changer when he's on my TV.
Instant NyQuil, bro. Instant NyQuil.
For me, it's either Click or I'm playing Uno.
Bro, instant NyQuil.
I honestly think that they will have a women's tag team championships.
And we're gonna copy the E now.
Okay, first of all, it's wrestling. Everybody copies everybody.
I know.
But
that was a shot at the AEW toys because every time.
Yeah. But I honestly think they can make those titles more relevant than what the E does.
Oh yeah. It could.
They could. But do you have confidence in their ability to do it? Nope.
No, not really.
I said that Spider Chick will be irrelevant in 6 weeks.
Man, why you keep shitting on the Spider Chick?
Because I think her presentation was poorly done. it's like, okay, who is this woman? And they provided no good explanation on who she is. And then you get the AEW cards. Well, go Google it. No. Why should I?
They just want you to be informed, Izzy.
Okay, then why didn't the product explain her better?
Because it's up to you to go find out.
No, why should it be up to me when I'm already investing my time in watching this shit product? Who is she? At least with the E, you knew who Stephanie Bakir was. You knew who Julia was. Hell, you know who Zarya was before they changed their name.
They said I don't watch AEW, and Moxley is one of the wrestlers who made sure of it.
I completely buy that.
Well, I don't know. He was born to me when he was Dean Ambrose. I'm just saying, nobody wants to tell the truth around here. He was fucking born when he was Dean Ambrose.
Yep, that's a fact.
I've been saying that dude was fucking born since he was Dean Ambrose. No.
But yeah, they failed to better explain her.
I don't care about Spider Chick.
Nope. As I said, 6 weeks. You'll be back on fucking Collision opening the first contest. Look what they done with Megan Bain now. Where you at?
I don't know. They're trying to build her momentum.
Once again, Mina. She lost to Tony Storm. Where's she at? What in their view is going to make it any better for Spider Woman? 6 weeks.
That's what it is, man. Man. I mean, AEW is AEW, though, bro. That's what they do. They just bring in new talent. Forget about said new talent.
Yeah. Why was Glacier on my fucking screen?
Huh?
Why was Glacier on my screen?
Oh, man. You mean Speedball?
No, Glacier. What is Josh Alexander doing now?
Oh, shit.
Okay, you put him in the Don Callis family. Okay, what are you doing with him?
Goddamn thing.
When you're putting all the attention on Kyle Fletcher, which I can understand, young, good professional wrestler. Takeshita, good professional wrestler, and they're giving him shine. Okay, Josh Alexander, good professional wrestler. Where's his shine?
That doesn't work for them, brother.
Now I understand why you signed with TNA with AEW. You know, you want to go out and branch out and do more things that probably the E won't do. Okay, but damn it, that's a talented professional wrestler. Where's his shine? Vic, what is up, brother?
I see.
Yeah, we'll talk about that shortly.
Hey, what's up, Vic? Right.
Nice picture of Art the Clown there.
I saw you. Yeah, I put the comments on the screen. That's how you saw me. See, y'all can see your own comments on the screen.
Yes.
All right. They did some upgrades on StreamYard too. That's what took me so long too. They didn't upgrade this shit. Like they keep changing it. Every time I have shit set up, they change my setup.
And speaking of Kyle Fletcher, that part, I thought he killed him. Man, if you don't, well, he took a head. Fletcher put him in a power bomb, and his head literally hit the hardest part of the ring. Like, oh, and you can see the head like, oh.
Yep, Adam Cole back on the IR list. That's what I would say.
I'm like,
I don't like the
oh
Fletcher guy
man,
either, but that take a shitter guy, I only watch highlights, and he seems like a pretty good wrestler.
he is a good wrestler. He Takeshita, he is a
Take a
good
shitter.
wrestler. Guys,
Shouldn't
guy is
have a
very
name
good in the
like Take a
ring.
Shitter. I'm sorry.
The cat's is very good in the ring.
Take a shitter. Very good.
Yeah, well, yeah, Takeshita is good. He's good in the ring.
It took a lot. I was the first person that told me how to say his fucking name. I said when I first read it, I was like, "Well, that's his name. Take a shitter." It's like, no, Takashi. I'm like, that spells take a shitter.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't be opposed to Takeshita and Josh Alexander being the tag champs. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Hell,
Take
put
a shitter.
some life in their tag division. They got nobody.
I wish Brody King would get a world title match.
That would be entertaining. That would be entertaining. He'd lose,
Oh, royally.
but it would be entertaining. By the way, Vic, how have you been? Long time no see.
I know, Vic.
I'll say hi.
We don't know how you doing. How you been? Vic, you been missing, bro. You been missing.
Exactly.
Probably been grinding. I understand that.
I call him the other Godfather with him hoes.
Oh man, but I'm saying back to the AEW, man. I just didn't see any. It didn't put me to sleep all the way this year. This week.
No.
Not all the way.
No. Double Nothing was entertaining. They entirely too long.
Yeah,
I was in the watch party with the smart guys, and we're like, you had the Anarchy in the Arena, which was fabulous. I can't lie. And then you had that 6-man tag. I'm like, get this match over with. 15 minutes. Get this match over with. Like, why is this on the pay-per-view? And the main event didn't start till it was about 11:45, give or take. And that match went to almost 12:30. And I'm like, oh, why? It's like I can say at least 3 of the matches didn't belong on that pay-per-view. And it's like you're not listening to. I don't care. He doesn't listen to the audience. Why are you having pay-per-views until 12:30? Why are you throwing 4.5-hour matches? If not, start the card early.
PLEs equal too short, not enough matches. AEW pay-per-view too long, too many workless pay-per-view matches.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you got to go in the middle. I mean,
and plus, let's also be honest. WWE PLEs, too many commercials. I understand you got to make your money back somehow, some way. For me, they're Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. For me, the commercials are Pittsburgh's. The commercials. I go play Uno, or I go play with Mrs. B, if you will.
Yep. Make her draw 4.
It was like when that main event was on, and I'm like, oh god, I still got another at least half an hour of this shit. And then that match got over at 12:30, like click, done.
Too much.
And then you get the AEW tards. Well, I paid $50. I'm like, okay.
And might as well pay $50.
Hey, if you want to pay $50, like I told that one cat, more power to you. That's on you.
One thing is, if you stop paying $50, they'll make it go down.
I'm saying I'm not paying $50 for a 4.5-hour show. Not doing it.
That doesn't work for me, brother. No, it doesn't work for me.
By the way, Chris, where are you? Don't tell me you popped in and popped out. Come on.
Crowder.
Even Diddy does more than popping in and popping out.
Balls. Balls. Oh, God, balls. He's like Joe Hendry. Say his name, he's going to appear.
Yeah, well, appear then, damn it.
You believe in C. Diddy, huh?
But Double or Nothing was actually decent. It wasn't. The only thing bad, once again, the only thing bad, it's just too fucking long.
Well,
You don't think all in, you don't think that he's going to drag it on for 5 hours?
I mean,
Also, this I won't. I know. I believe Evolution. It's Evolution Saturday Night's main event. I won't give a damn about Saturday Night's main event.
I watch Evolution.
Exactly. I'd rather watch Evolution. I hope that goes on. Oh no, it won't go on at night. Duh. I'd rather watch Evolution Saturday Night's main event. I think the hype will be great, but Mercedes is going to win.
I'll be shocked if she doesn't win.
It's like it's almost like a why bother? We all know she's going to win. I think the hype for that match is going to be great. I think Tony Storm is great. Mercedes Banks, say what you will, the woman can wrestle.
Yeah, she can wrestle.
She's a great oh God. She's a great wrestler. But
She's just a pain in the ass.
that's not going to work for me, bro. That's how that's going to turn out to be.
Chris saw me and dipped.
You already showed that one. And they are piss breaks at this point.
The commentary is all good. Good commenting. Commentating.
As long as McAfee don't do it. Oh
no. Gotta have Booker T.
Yes. I would rather have Booker T. And you know how I feel about his commentary. I'd rather have Booker T commentary than McAfee.
Especially if Stephanie back here and they get the Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be good.
Oh yeah, they putting on bankings already.
Yep, I think Vikinya's going to steal the show. Him and Gable are going to put on a hell of a match. The 4-way is going to be awesome.
Once again, ain't me being chaotic. I would have Chad Gable win.
I would wonder, because I think it's a foregone conclusion that Stephanie's going to be called up if Lola doesn't turn on Stephanie.
I'm just saying, I would have Chad Gable win. That is me.
Not happening, but
I would have. You said it was going to happen with Trick Williams, and it happened. It's going to happen. Let's root for chaos, man.
Yeah, well, if you're to continue that particular storyline, then yes, Chad Gable should win that match. Or have him go under the ring, change his gear. He comes out as Grande Americano and wins the match.
Yeah, he's hurt, and then Grande Americano can come out and finish the match.
Yes, I'm with that idea.
Shit, like you said, I don't know. I don't think they're scared to use that character just yet out the gate. But Grande Americano should be the AAA World Champion.
Yes, absolutely yes. If you can pull that trigger with Trick, why not pull that trigger with Grande Americano?
Grande Americano.
I'm with that idea.
The big American. Not the small American. He's the big American.
Hey, why not pull that? If you want instant eyes on AAA, you make Grande Americano the champion. That's right.
You know, he's a bigger American hero than Mr. America.
Fuck Mr. America. Ooh.
And if I was given that much money, I would win everything. I'd probably take the money. Isn't that the highest paid woman ever from what I remember?
You know what's sad about that statement? She hasn't drawn. Numbers don't lie.
She doesn't draw.
Numbers don't lie. She hasn't had more eyes on the product. The ratings aren't there. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about max ratings. I don't want to hear that shit. Where she improved the product?
If I don't see if I don't see El Grande Americano winning, I'm giving it a 1-star review. Push El Grande.
El Grande should win that AAA championship.
That's because dude is about to lose that belt.
He's losing it. They already gave it away.
He didn't lost it already, probably.
No, he'll lose. They have a match on Saturday. He'll win it on Saturday.
Yeah.
And damn it, once again, lose it to Gable.
Let's go. El Grande.
Oh, Grande Americano.
Well, just because your boy just won it. I don't see him lose. That's the only reason why I see Chad Gable losing. Because he just won it. But you know what I would have did? I'd have had Alberto Del Rio lose to El Grande Americano.
They should.
That's what I would have done it. That's what I did.
And I'm Alberto. You should see the writing on the wall once the Eve purchased AAA. There is no chance in hell of you appearing on their television screen. None. If he shows up on WWE television, I'll shave my beard.
Man, your beard is safe, bro.
That part. I haven't shaved this in 2 years.
He almost Crispin Wad.
Yeah. Yes, he is their champion. Now, not after Saturday, pal.
Yeah. No, actually done for. El Grande Americano come in and say, I'm the third man and become the damn champion.
That's it. Make it a triple threat, and he wins the championship. Oh, for the love of God, do that. You would make more people happy if Grande Americano won that belt.
I remember that real attack Vikino.
Yeah, that's a work.
That's gonna be his last work. I wish it'd be down the line though. Let them be single stars first.
Not now, but eventually, yes, they'll be reunited.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it now though. And I like that they're on opposite brands. Because they're standalone stars.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to be good.
Yeah, AEW.
That's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, they were standalone stars before they were tag team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AEW.
People talking about, they fumbling the Lucha Brothers. I'm like, how? They were like, nobody watched it. Most of them didn't watch Lucha Underground, I guess. Look at people standalone stars.
That's the one problem. Only hardcore wrestling fans watch Lucha Underground because, let's also be honest, they were on a shit network.
Hey, man. Yeah, I used to like the El Rey.
I love Del Rey because they put Chopsaki flicks on. They had action movies with Bruce Willis that you never heard of, and Steven Seagal that you never heard of. And guess what? They had Chopsaki flicks, which I'm a fan of the old school Chopsaki flicks. Squashing Del Rio.
That's
That
it.
part.
That works too.
But like I said, they have a match Saturday. He'll lose the belt Saturday.
Why?
Not opposed to that.
I mean, why though?
Not opposed to it, but it makes it's. I
He's getting
think
rid of White Six.
Alistair right now I think he's kind of struggling to find that audience he had 5 years ago. You know,
Oh, when Vince killed his career.
that part. That part. Speaking of,
White both floundering. Ain't that a bitch?
speaking of, how dare us not mention the return of the Wyatt Six?
The birthday cake for Bray.
Well, totally forgot about it. My bad. But when they came out, and you're like, okay, about time.
If it doesn't work this go around, get rid of it.
Absolutely. If they don't cut it this time around, yeah, they end the gimmick. Ended. And I don't want to hear pull Alexa. Nope.
Oh,
Nope. Leave Alexa alone.
I'm like this. They need to go all in, or get rid of everything.
Absolutely. I think this is make or break for that crew.
That would make a break for them, man. Nobody didn't care about it. We didn't care. We didn't care about the Wyatt Six. And not because of Bray, because Bray is the only one that can execute this. That's what I'm seeing. Bray is the only one that can make this work. I don't think Bo has enough charisma to make this work. So I'm all into it. I'm all for it. I'm all for the Wyatt Six. I was a big fan of it, but just stop and start and stop and start and stop starting. It kind of makes you forget about it. I mean, what y'all say? I mean, Alexa might win the Money in the Bank and go on to win her 6th championship. Okay, I'm okay with it. I would not be mad at it. I would be fine. I'd see who else is in the Money in the Bank match. And you don't know if Naomi is in the Money in the Bank match, I would put the Money in the Bank briefcase on her because she's having a hot run right now as a heel. But we'll see. What's up, Pops? How you doing? But definitely, Alexa is a favorite to win. She's definitely a favorite. So I can't get mad at that. So I would definitely have her have her as a front runner to win it, but I don't see her winning it. Not with Naomi there. Then you get that belt and you get that briefcase to Naomi. Man, the possibilities that could open up. Man, I'm speaking of that god awful damn dog. They done lost that damn dog, and all hell has been breaking loose in Louisiana since that damn dog then set in Louisiana. Damn Annabelle got loose. Inmates escaped. The plantation burned, and we lost WrestleMania when Annabelle came to Louisiana. All that shit happened, and they lost a dog. Annabelle.
Right, certain sugar levels are dropping.
Right.
What is that? Annabelle, the doll, made an appearance in the plantation, and shortly after that plantation burnt down?
Yes, it burned down to the ground. The biggest plantation in the United States burned down to the ground.
Wow.
10 inmates escaped the next day. And then we lost WrestleMania all within a week of Annabelle being in Louisiana.
You know, I am all good
Louisiana,
with
we is
it.
tied. I'm all for the plantation burning. I don't care who got mad about that. I thought that shit was funny. I'm like, people talk about my childhood. Yep, that tells me all I need to know. If you upset that a plantation burned, tells me everything I need to know. About
That's not karma biting the owners in the
and the
ass.
thing
I don't know
about
what
it,
is.
they put the fire out and it came back. The fire came back.
First of all, love the Annabelle movies. I don't want to see that doll in person. Fuck that.
Why it's traveling from? Then they said they lost the damn doll, so they don't know where the doll at. It could be anywhere.
Mm-mm. Hell no.
Didn't Charlotte rip Lily, and now her and Alexa seem like they're going to be friends?
Mm.
I
I think there's some sort of alliance that's going to be formed against, you know, the old guard versus the new guard.
Mhm.
Okay, do it right. If you're going to do it right. And yes, Naomi, make her money, Miss Money in the Bank, cash it in on Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
She deserves a title. Naomi deserves a title run.
And that's the way you can put Jade in the title picture.
Yep.
That's the way that you
I
can.
want to say, isn't that the kind of the ultimate end game is to have Jade have a title, a shot at the title?
Yeah. Go for it. And the truck blew up out of nowhere in Texas. Like, oh, they found her now? Oh, okay. It's been found after all that chaos and rain. It's too late.
Man.
Yeah, they found it just not to cause panic, though.
As I said,
Burn the damn dog. How about that? Burn the dog.
man, that was some Candyman shit going on there.
And you understand, a prison break and a plantation was like burning down within hours of each other. They had nothing to do with each other. It wasn't like the prisons burned it down. The shit burned and then it reignited and burned the rest of it down that wasn't burned. They couldn't explain it. Like it burned to the ground, and then the firefighters, they put the fire out. And a couple hours later, the fire reignited again, and they had to put it out again.
See, I saw pictures of that fire. That wasn't no little inky dinky thing.
Hell
That
no.
whole plantation went up. I'm like, wow.
Somebody said it was Kane having the Inferno match.
That just said that. Ugh.
I laughed. So I don't care who gets bad. I don't
That
give a
is
fuck about
funny.
plantation.
Yet the ancestors got their revenge.
Fucking plantation. I don't give a shit about no damn plantation.
All I had to say was wow. I
Oh
know.
my
If I saw Annabelle
building.
walking, go ahead.
I had my wedding there. It's a beautiful building. Who gives a shit? It's gone now. Should have had your wedding at a plantation, bro. That's fucking stupid.
If I saw Annabelle walking, I'm like, no, we're going the other. I'm walking the other way. Fuck that.
And fuck it. If they burned Annabelle, we wouldn't have for somebody in 42 in Vegas. Exactly. I said we lost a WrestleMania and nobody could explain why. Like,
Exactly. Tell me why. Tell me why, damn it.
everybody was mad about this except TKO. Man. Everybody like, man, what the fuck? People were planning. A lot of indie wrestlers are mad because they set up venues and they bought hotels and they bought out venues to have their stuff there. And boom, you're about face it.
That's it. Like that one episode of South Park, and it's gone.
Yeah. Sorry, and no, the other one, BP. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. Now we need Lily versus Annabelle, the main event evolution. Hell no.
No. First of all, no.
That's too much evil.
I was to say to what burn the whole building down? Fuck that.
They're burning the building down, man.
Mm-mm. Funny, but no.
Man, I mean, I see that Alexa and Charlotte, but I think it's more to gang up on Tiffany, and I think when it's time to get down, I think Alexa gonna turn on Charlotte.
Mm-mm.
Charlotte reaching for that rung and then boom, get pushed down. And it's Alexa who's doing it.
Ooh.
So, well, we're gonna go with the banger alerts right quick. We get to the banger alerts. All right, they changed my whole everything, man. This shit crazy. All right, we got Squabble Up. Please get your tickets. Gonna have Isaiah Wolf versus Tiberius versus Andy Brown versus Jay Sykes. It's in Squabble Up. Squabble Up. It's gonna be July 13th. July 13th, people. Squabble Up. You got time to get it. If you're in the Jersey area. Gloucester City, New Jersey. Be there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You see, we have Change for Wrestling 3 on Father's Day. Yo, all my fathers out there on Father's Day. Go out there June 15th. Check out Change 3. They're putting on another banger of a show. Change 3. In Atlanta. So if you're in the Atlanta area, please go check out Change for Wrestling 3.
Stand up for the Hoochie Daddy.
Stand up.
Stand up.
This Saturday, they have May Madness. And it's going to be in River Ridge, Louisiana, which is right outside of New Orleans. It's basically outside of, it's close. At John Curtis School. This is Wildcat Wrestling. So if you're a Wildcat Wrestling fan, please go check out May Madness from Wildcat Wrestling, people.
Check them out, baby.
And here we go. We got AWE, the return of Priscilla Kelly, not Gigi Dolan. No, not call her Gigi. She's Priscilla now.
Good. It's Priscilla.
It's on the anniversary of the show. It's on my birthday, Sunday, June 22nd. Sunday, June 22nd. It's on a great day. The 11-year anniversary of AWE. Go support the hierarchy. Go support Priscilla Kelly and more. It's going to be a banger of a show. It's going to be in Canton, Georgia.
And we urge you, fans, please jump in the ring.
No, do not jump in the ring.
Get your ass kicked.
Of course, we got to show love to Ruthless Lala if you want to book her. This is our booking information.
World champion. Get it right.
Rootless Greatness at gmail.com to book Rootless Lala.
That woman pisses excellence.
And of course,
Who's dog?
Who is dog? Who is dog, baby? Of course. Who is dog? All right, let's see. If you look at the pics of the building, you'll see figures in the fire. You probably do. You see, I think I missed some of y'all's comments while I was clicking through the thing. Let's see. Annabelle needs the money to buy some new clothes because she won't burn in the building. She won't burn the building down until after she gets the cash.
Annabelle versus Chucky. Who wins?
Annabelle. It's not even close. She's gonna whoop the shit out of Chucky.
So I'll put it to you guys out there. Annabelle versus Chucky. Who wins?
She's gonna walk Chucky. How many times has Vince changed the venue after announcing it? I'm curious. I don't know.
It's happened a few times.
Not a lot.
Well, one of the ones was WrestleMania 7 because it was supposed to be in the Coliseum, but they moved it back to the sports arena for whatever purposes. It's happened. It just doesn't happen much.
Who's dog, brother?
Who's dog? Man, more importantly, who is dog?
And who's dog is the most important part of this.
Exactly.
Who's dog? And why does dog exist? You gotta get Mike Kyle back on here for that, man.
Yes.
Mike Kyle had me in tears fucking around with this shit. Yeah, but we gotta go find out. I'm gonna find it. There we go. We got, cut the camera too.
That shit ain't
I'm
over.
just mad I couldn't get the other camera angle. I wanted the other angle. Cut the camera too. Cut the camera too, damn it. Cut the camera too.
Brother, how can I be down? How can I get to the yams?
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Lord have mercy. And after that, it's over. You wake up and you don't even know what you done. Just a pool of sweat around your ankles and a deep sense of satisfaction. Give me a minute, Robert.
You look like you need to take 5.
Here we go.
Daddy long stroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy long stroke. You can't toke it. Daddy long stroke. 8 inches. Come on.
Cut the camera too. This is some of the pictures we got. That's Priscilla Kelly.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Oh man, yes.
The original Why's That Hole on my screen?
Oh, there you go. But hey, she made it. Can't say she doesn't look bad.
No, she looks quite good. She's still a hole though.
Oh, we got Yelena Black. How many of y'all buying her fucking OnlyFans?
Imagine how much money that woman's gonna make very quickly.
Shitload.
Oh, Electra. Actually, she's going. I forget what her real name is, but she's as an event. Excuse me. She's wrestling for Hog in New York.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good for her.
You got Sky Blue.
Yes.
All dressed up in heels. Sky Blue. All right. And the best Boston crab I've ever seen. In my fucking life. This is the best Boston Crab I've ever seen.
Why didn't they make her NXT champ? Why is that Skank the champ? I mean, that's the next phrase. Why is that Skank the champ? The fucking champ.
Oh my God! It's just, let's go. You know what we do, Priscilla. Why that hole on my screen? I know in the black. Electra. Blue. And the best Boston Crab you would ever see is / Walls of Jericho you would ever see.
Fuck that. That could be.
Oh,
no, BBC baby, best Boston Crab.
Best Boston Crab you have ever seen. No, don't ever see it. That's love.
BBC baby.
Best Boston Crab. Who is dog is definitely not Chris. We need a Who is Dog Championship ASAP. Cakes on
Right.
cake.
That part.
Yes, dude. Cakes.
We are never opposed to cakes on cakes.
This picture here has more cakes than Dunkin' Hines, baby.
God. Gosh, he's fine.
Shawn Michaels, make her the champ.
Soon.
Wow. Y'all gotta start doing this before the show.
Yeah, really. Come on now.
Well, what the hell? I don't know. I can put that one up. I don't know. I can put that one up with Chelsea. Some lips hanging out.
Whoa.
I don't want to get flagged for nudity.
No, you will get flagged.
Yeah, I'll get flagged. Yeah, I'll get flagged. I can't. It's too zoomed in. I can't.
It's a nice pic, but no, he would be flagged for that.
You'll get flagged, especially not on YouTube as much as Facebook.
Fuck Facebook.
No, they flag anything.
Actually, I see more cussing going on Facebook.
Yeah.
Triple cake champ?
It has to be between Jada Parker.
Normally, I'd say Stephanie, but she's leaving there. So I would say Jada Parker.
Jada Parker. You want to ride the lines in there? Yeah, I guess she's triple caked up. Well, she stays hurt.
Or Wrestle and Evolve or
TNA. Something like that. Who is dog?
Who's dog?
Yeah, I've been in action, remember? Yeah, I don't know. They'll flag us. We can't. Certain things we can't put up here.
No.
Even us had to have some censors.
Yes.
They'll take it down and try to say, "Oh, you nudity." What burn it down? It was a plantation box burned to the ground. Nottaway or some shit like that. The old Nottaway plantation burnt down.
Isn't that the plantation that was in the movie? Oh God. Shit. Fuck. The movie with DiCaprio and Kerry Washington.
Come on, Django.
Yes.
That probably was.
Because I saw the building like that. It was the person that popped in was the Django movie. I'm like, oh shit! But still, Annabelle and a fire? Coincidence?
I think not.
Exactly. Shout out to Kerry Washington. You're hot.
She played many fire roles. I'll tell you, her roles are nice.
Literally.
Yeah, so I have to rewind, take the picture. I tell you, I'm like, yeah. She got the bat wing flapping out. I can't put it out.
Bat wings.
Fuck Batman. I call them to hang out. And, you know, be like roast beef. Be like the bat wings.
Fuck Batman. Doc, that's for you. Fuck Batman.
If she spread her legs, the back signal comes out.
And the pussy signal.
So anybody had to take her piss break from running away. Her bladder was inflamed. You have fun with Annabelle. Oh man. I'm like running about Annabelle. I'm like,
man,
get her out of here. Get her the hell out of here.
I said, that's the Annabelle I'm hiding.
Get Annabelle out of here.
Oh hell. And Annabelle, oh god. The character, I think is it Prom Night?
I think so.
Yeah. Or the character from Prom Night, who wins? Both are evil bitches.
Oh my god.
Or Sissy Spacek's character. I'm still taking Annabelle for the win.
Yeah, Annabelle.
Sissy Spacek's character had a little compassion. Carrie White.
Annabelle was bad and muffled.
Annabelle, yep, okay.
Man. Oh man, you've been missing in action. Lala does her own thing now, you know. Lala does her own thing. Still supports, but she does her own thing.
Absolutely. We love Lala.
Check out Lala's Empire.
Absolutely. You're talking about some good content, go to Lala's Empire.
And she decides, she could, understand it. No beef or nothing. Just that Lala does her own thing, man.
That's all.
And knowing people, somebody probably does.
Oh, absolutely. Probably in the IWC too. Because they toxic as fuck.
Very toxic.
They talk their shit and hide behind fake profiles and whatnot.
I told you, they all this neck beards that's in their mom's basement.
Yep. Losers.
Fucking asshole. Fuck the IWC.
Absolutely fuck the IWC. They can all kiss my ass. Fucking bunch of
That reminded
cowards.
me of the Rocks Pie song. They all could kiss my ass.
That's right.
Oh yes.
Yeah, with yes, with Slick Rick.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Like they're in the church choir.
That song Pie was funny. I want the whole damn pie. That's old school, bud. I used to listen to that damn song every day. So he can kiss all the Rock's ass.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. The people in the back. Oh yes.
Yes. Fake ass profiles and talking shit without seeing who they really are. Fuck you.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes.
Go ahead. You keep going on. I got your background vocals. Oh, Carrie.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah,
Carrie.
very
I
well.
think
Yes.
Annabelle still gets Carrie because Carrie, is human.
Yeah, she kind of had a conscience, not at the end,
I just
but
think when you fuck over Carrie.
if you fuck over Carrie, you're finished.
Yeah, I think it might be a quick finish. If depends on how bad Annabelle pisses off Carrie. But Carrie would flip the whole room up.
At least a gymnasium.
Yeah. And he was with the whole room. Like the whole room, open up this room.
Once Carrie got pissed off, you were finished.
Annabelle needs some new clothes in the shower. Put on the washing
She can
machine.
do whatever the fuck she wants.
Why would I put her in my washing machine so my washing machine could be possessed?
Exactly.
I go to take clothes out the damn washing machine, trash me in there like it's Seymour off a little shop of horrors. So about feed me, Mo. Feed me.
And you got to blow $1,000 on another washer? Fuck that.
No. I'm not putting nothing up Annabelle nowhere near me, man.
Exactly. If you want to fuck with Annabelle, you can have at it, not me. I'm going to be the smart Puerto Rican and go the other way.
All right, let's go to Annabelle. I'm good. We said it earlier in the show.
Move forward.
Before it. I called for it last week. I said, please let it happen. That needs to happen.
And once again, Vic, we've been dying for TNA to pull that trigger somehow, some way, and they finally did. And we're all for it. Good for Trick.
I was for it when Joe Henry first showed up in NXT. I'm like, give him the belt. Make it be chaotic. But they did it the other way. Still, it works.
It absolutely works. Trick versus Moose?
Yeah, Moose be the champ again, or probably going to be Mike Santana, though. I believe Trick is going to have a short run with the title.
I say, Moose, he's dominating the X division right now.
Yeah, so go either way. Do you make Trick have a long run?
I would say, oh God, I would ask, what's the next big pay-per-view? And I don't know. So is it Genesis? I don't even know. No, it's not Genesis. I would ask, when's the next big pay-per-view? Actually, we're in May, June, July, September, October.
It's Slammiversary.
I'm thinking, Bound for Glory is in the fall. Why not have it until Bound for Glory?
All right, good.
That's a 5-6 month one. Why not? There, Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory.
Why not give him a 6-month run as champion? More eyes on the product. Why not?
I'm for it. My game on my PlayStation just crashed. I'm blaming it on Annabelle.
Okay. What game are you playing on PlayStation?
Yeah, blame Annabelle. That's gonna be the new thing, huh? What is dog and it's Annabelle.
The dog is Annabelle.
Oh no, get rid of that dog then. Throw that dog out the window. You don't look back.
Man, I miss my PS3.
Damn, you said PS3. Shit.
I haven't owned. I have never owned a PS4 and a PS5. The last system I had was a PS3, where Mortal Kombat was my game, and I was actually a top 10 player in Mortal Kombat 9.
That's what's up.
I just whipped people's asses with Shiva, and that was it. And then God help you if you have Bluetooth. Then I would tell you once I beat somebody, now you're my fucking slave. Deal with it.
Damn, slave.
Slave, that's right.
God damn. You going there for slavery? Slavery,
Yes,
bad.
oh, yes, I did. Now you're my fucking. Especially if you rage quit, you were truly my fucking slave.
Slavery is bad, okay?
If you rage, I did that to rage. I did that more towards rage quitters.
Slavery is pretty bad.
If you quit like a bitch, you're my fucking slave.
That's bad. I get it.
Yeah, well, when you were a top 10 PS3 in that game, I could talk my shit.
Yeah, see that.
I miss that. See, I can't play these games now. Like, any of these, I can't play them. Even Mortal Kombat, I can't play now because it's fucking complicated as fuck. I wish I can play GTA. Can't do it.
Oh man, the new one gonna be out when I'm 50. Shit. We keep pushing it back every time they get you excited. Last year it was supposed to come out this year. Now it's coming out the next year. Keep pushing shit back. GTA 5 literally been out since I was like before I even knew my wife. That's crazy. I think that's crazy. Now you look at it like that. I didn't know my wife almost 10 years. That's crazy. That's GTA. GTA 5 was out when I was like down in my 20s.
I used to play GTA. I used to watch my boys when they play GTA. I'm like, okay. And I was digging the soundtrack. That's when, oh gosh, when Snoop Dogg and the Doors did the remix of Riders of the Storm. Fucking loved that.
Oh yeah. I'm going back into my faction tomorrow because 2K makes the AI to get these crappy superstar versions worse and worse. That's why I stopped buying 2K, man. All their games suck except Mafia 3. I still fucking play Mafia 3.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to I'm gonna fight you. Let's go. I'm not one for the role playing games or 2K25. You got to invest so much of your time in that. I just don't have the time to invest in that. Not like I used to.
No, I'm not doing that. I play Mafia 3.
Oh, there you go.
Just because it was set in old school New Orleans and I get to go around killing racists and shit. I have ended that game like 20 times. And killing racists. Right.
Just kill racists.
I just go in their neighborhood, killing them. I don't even progress. In the shit. I just go in the neighborhood, start shit. You know what? It's about, woke up, chose violence. You know what? Yep, we're going to the neighborhood.
Kill racist. I'm sorry, kill racist.
You want to end up killing the Dixie Mafia and killing the Klan. That's like who doesn't feel great doing that? Puts me in a great mood.
Oh, absolutely.
Going now. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, the mission said go take a right. Yeah, I'm about to go left. See these couple of these damn mafia, Dixie Mafia members out here just chilling. And we're going left. No. All right. I lost my love for these WWE games. I almost didn't get WWE 2K25 because of this crap. And now they have the island where you can buy shirts and gear parts to put on your superstar.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Vegas outbidded New Orleans instead of Saudi. I don't think they outbidded New Orleans. They got basically New Orleans got robbed. That was.
And let's also be honest, you're not outbidding Saudi.
You're not outbidding them. But the thing is, I don't think it's nothing about being outbidded. They awarded it already, so New Orleans won already.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you didn't get outbidded.
Exactly.
It was some flaky shit that happened. So.
Inquiring minds need to know, because there's got to be more. There's got to be so much more to that story.
And they know that's why they try to say, we'll give you money in the bank. Nobody wants money in the bank. Give us a SummerSlam, bitch.
That part, absolutely.
It was a Survivor Series, bitch. Give us a Royal Rumble. Then we can start talking. That's for us to start talking.
I was to say, would you rather the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series?
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble or fucking Money in the Bank?
Royal Rumble.
There you go. I said, you want to fuck us over? Give me Royal Rumble.
Give me Royal Rumble and Survivor Series, bitch. I want both of them. I want both of them. So you want to fuck around and find out? You want to fuck around and find out? Because that makes other cities scared. They're not. I'm another city. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Get in for WrestleMania.
Yeah. What makes you think you're not going to do this again? I said, what assurances can you give me? Oh, well, no, that's not going to work for me, bro. Yeah, you knew better than that. Well, that's all. That's the best I can do. Like,
okay, we're gonna go to shout outs. Second, okay, I'm gonna go handle up some things. You got text. We're gonna go to shout outs.
Shout out you, boss, as always. Shout out everybody who showed up. Thank you. It's appreciated. Shout out Mrs. B, as always, just because she's Mrs. B.
Oh,
and shout out to the smart guys who I got your Smart and Smoke Championship belt. What are you gonna do about it? I'm waiting. That's it.
All right. Shout out to you for doing the show and being understanding about being a little late. They want to change StreamYard. Plus, I woke up late and they want to change StreamYard, so I had to navigate it. Oh, I'm good though. We got everything good though. Man, shout out to y'all who commented. Vic, who was dog, Pops, C Diddy, Sean from Hawaii. Well, thank you, Mike Kyle, for liking it.
Jason.
Yep, Jason. Don't forget about Jay. Thank you, Pops, for liking it. Can't forget about Jay, but fuck Jay. She's a hater.
Oh, Jay, wait till you see the comment.
Yeah, just fuck Jay, cuz. That's why I say fuck Jay before I even say it. That's why I say fuck Jay before I even see the comment. You know, that's why y'all ass about to be home. How about those Knicks? So, that's all I say.
I got no dog in the fight, so there you go.
They won tonight, but let's go. Knicks won tonight, but they're about to go home. It'll be soon. They're going home. I said y'all won tonight.
No, Jay, he did say that you got that the Knicks won tonight.
Said it. Let's see. Well, ticket prices done got outrageous since TKO took over.
No shit. Hey, if you got $4,000, go watch SummerSlam. Send me details.
And of course, man, I know last week, man, like I said, I was so tired last week. That's why we didn't do the sports show. I wouldn't have been no good. I woke up, I saw the time, I said, man, my bad, fellas. I just put that. That's all I can put. Even the boss gets tired, bro. I was like, man, look, ain't nothing really going on. I'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. That's all I was saying. I think we'll be okay. But I'm definitely gonna do it tomorrow. I hate this time of the year because there's really not that many sports to talk about. You know, it's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this time of year. It's the dog days of summer. Like, we really don't have any sports topics to come until like football season.
Until the NFL.
Yeah, football season. But the NBA finals come and go, and then you kind of forget about the NBA finals. You know, and it's like, okay.
NBA's rigged.
The NBA is hoping the Knicks win because the NBA nightmare is going to happen.
Like I said, do you think the NBA wants to see Oklahoma City and Indiana?
Oh my God, that's two of the worst cities you possibly could go for the NBA finals.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's nothing for them to do out there.
They praying to the gods that the Knicks can pull this off.
That's why the Knicks won tonight. They trying. They probably trying to rig this shit so we don't have to go there.
Man. Oklahoma City and Indiana.
What is in Indiana? What is in OKC that says party? No disrespect to those places. No disrespect. I don't want nobody to think I'm disrespecting Indiana or
what the fuck does Indianapolis got going on right now? Y'all had your race over the fucking weekend. They're gone. What else is Indianapolis? The Colts, they don't play till the fall. What does the Indy got going on? Not a goddamn thing.
So I don't see what's there. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow about the NBA's potential nightmare. God, can we say this? The Knicks is going to try to save the NBA. Oh, good God! Last big city left in the fight.
I said they still got a long road ahead of them.
They have to win 3 games. No, 2 games or 2 more games. I think 2 more.
No,
games.
it's 3 games. Oh no, you're right.
2 more games.
2 more games. Good luck.
They gotta sweep them. These next 2 games. Because the next game, maybe Indiana's want to win in Indiana because they got to win the Indiana next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty bad. Time for you to go to the boom boom room. Hey, that's what's up, man. I'm about to go to the boom boom room myself. I want to go to Mo's boom boom room. So Izzy about to go to his boom boom room. So, and we'll be back tomorrow with sports. With the hater. Fuck the hater. And hopefully Doc can join us this time. And Anthony might make a surprise appearance. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Anthony's commented too. Thank you, Anthony, for commenting earlier. You know, he probably, it's past his bedtime. So, it's done for him. So, yes, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for liking. I'm going to get on all the content that I need to cut and splice for the last couple weeks. I've been out of it. Thank y'all for being patient with me. And if the interview goes down, like I said, I'll be doing the flyer. So we will know. We'll see. I'm trying to set up something for the 5th. Or next week. If I can set it up, cool. If not, we're going to roll like we roll. So let me see one more comment. And it's from who is dog? Bring it and oh hell no.
Nope, that's it.
Thank you for shutting down the show. Ain't that on that note. This is your host, Young. You got the Nefarious one. We'll see y'all later. Peace and we out. Is that Americano's music?
No, it's not Americano's music.
It sounds like it.
No, it's a trumpeter. His name is Narco.
Oh,
And when Edwin Diaz comes in to save
oh
games,
yes, yes.
that's what that
No
is.
doubt. Gotcha. No, it sounds familiar, but he in America.
We run this podcast and shit. Venomous Smoke Podcast.
Yep, I would be the chocolate Liam Neeson, bro. I'll be real with you. You call me that. You in my career. I got a special set of skills. I'm gonna call Pops up. Pops, load up the van. That's all.
Oh, God.
Pops, load up the van.
Black James Bond, Black Liam Neeson. Okay.
And then we know what Pops' answer gonna be. Where are we driving to?
Where we going?
No questions.
Where we
He's
going?
not asking no questions. He's not about to ask what we doing. Why we load up the van? Load up the van. Where we going? I'm pissed. Who called me driver? The bloodline.
Go.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Izzy is watching baseball right now. The Mets must have.
Get Alonso, baby!
He must have did something great.
Get Alonso, 3-run homer! Yeah!
He was making a lot of Bullet Club references a month ago, so you might get Bullet Club versus Bloodline, and it will be horrendous. I mean, you got all the members of the Bullet Club minus Omega and the Young Bucks. That meant the guy. Hey, Doc, you should have a pick by now, Doc.
He ain't going with fucking the Packers. Come on, man.
No, it's not sleep or meditate. You all right?
He sleep.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
He sleep. He sleep.
Stop.
He put his hood on so he could look like Darth Vader.
He sleep.
A quick fucking statement. And yes, the Giants ownership is absolute trash. Them motherfuckers have, you know how many times they've been to the fucking playoffs since their last Super Bowl win?
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
0?
1, 0, twice. I mean, twice.
Twice. The year Plaxico shot himself in the fucking leg, and the other one when they beat the fucking Vikings in the playoffs. It is a disgrace. It's disgusting. It fucking sucks. It's horrible. It should not happen. This is one of the great franchises in sports, and you're relegating me to watch this shit? Do you think I want to watch fucking Thursday? Mrs. B, do I want to watch the game on Thursday? Hell no! Hell no!
She ain't letting you watch that game on Thursday.
That Thanksgiving game should be moved. Nobody wants to see Tommy DeVito versus fucking Cooper Rush.
Do you think I want to eat my fucking turkey? I want to watch that garbage? I'd rather watch It's a Wonderful Life. I'd rather watch that Charlie Brown Christmas. They fucking suck. They suck. Fuck. Fuck. I'm done.
That's somebody TV or that's Doc TV?
My TV's off.
Man, I don't have a TV on.
Hey, mine.
That's Doc. Doc sleep.
Busted.
Yeah!
Yo, I think we got that one.
There you go. There you go.
Were you
sleeping?
Oh yeah, he's sleeping.
Moving.
Boy, we gonna put that one.
Boy, done. I told y'all I didn't have a leftover, so now it hit you, boy, now.